What up, y'all? TeamFTS. I'm Aaron. We got Chris here and Kelsey passing out over there. He's KO'd. On our little video crusade, uploading a lot of videos for y'all. We got Chaos Heretics and their ability to keep up and contend with this format that we have here with these E-Dragons and Evil Swarms and all that great stuff. So, Chris is going to show y'all some stuff and why he runs stuff and all that good stuff. With some stuff on the side of some stuff, and we like comments and stuff, so like some stuff and subscribe so we can show you some stuff. Alright, go right there, man.
Alright. We got 3 Hieratic Dragon and templates. You know, if your opponent controls a monster, you don't special summon it to the field based on Cyber Dragon. And if it's tributed, special summon 1 normal dragon type monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, and it comes out with 0 attack, 0 defense. You got 2 Hieratic Dragon and Sues. He can be special summoned by tributing another Hieratic monster from the field. Also, you can tribute a Hieratic monster from the hand or the field to destroy one spell or trial card your opponent controls. And also, he has the effect where if he's tributed, special summon a normal dragon type monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, comes out 0 attack, 0 defense. But basically, I like him. Like if I have to tribute a monster off, like Acid Golem or something, I can tribute him. And if I have Teflon in my hand, just discard it or tribute it to destroy a spell or trial card on the field. So he's very good at destroying like Macrocosmos and different shit like that. So next we got 2 Light Pulsar Dragons. I know it's self-explanatory, but you know I run it to get Red MD and besides my Chaos Engine. You know, 1 Red MD. 2 Wattails. You know, I was at the Wattail and Luster Dragon play, but people don't play Chain Disappearance anymore like they used to. So I just went ahead and went to 2 Wattails because Luster Dragon can be dead, and I don't want to be dead all the time. So I just went 2 Wattails. But if you're one of those people that's playing Chain Disappearance, well, fuck you. So next we got Dark Arm Dragon. It's self-explanatory, no need to explain it. And last but not least, one of my personal techs, Divine Dragon Apocalypse. Discard a card, add 1 Dragon type monster from your graveyard to your hand. So I can discard a card like Night Assailant, get Red MD back to hand, Night Assailant effect, get Raikou to hand, and I banish him to special summon Red MD. So it's pretty broken.
Plays for days.
Next we're going to the monsters that aren't dragons. We got my Light Swarm engine, which is 3 Raikou, 2 Lila. You know, basically use the Lila to bait out the spells and traps like Compulse and Bottomless and everything. So this card is like pretty self-explanatory, you know.
I do know.
You got the Tour Guide engine, which is 2 Tour Guides and a Night Assailant. Some people ask me why I don't run like a 4th Fiend, but I was running Divine or Dark Memory level 3. But then, you know, I just said it's taking up too much room and sometimes it's dead. So I just went back to Tour Guide, Night Assailant. And basically, if you open up with a hand with Tour Guide, nothing else, you just go Tour Guide to Tour Guide, and then say the Night Assailant in your deck for later. So, and you need to go get it. Just get the dead Tour Guide that's in your deck. 1 Card Trooper. I've been testing without 2 Card Troopers because 2 Card Troopers sometimes went dead. So I went to 1 Card Trooper, and it's been doing pretty well. You know, I see it when I need to, see it when I don't need it, but I don't care. It's better. I feel like it's better at 1 now.
What do you mean by it's dead? How do you have a dead card trooper?
Like, if I was to mill with another card, I'm trying to mill a dark, or I'm trying to mill a light, I can mill off 2 Card Troopers, or I can mill off 1 Card Trooper, a spell, then a light monster.
So you just don't like that it's an Earth?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, that's cool. All right.
Yeah, basically.
Just trying to help these
I like
viewers out.
I like the draws and the mills, but as far as it being an Earth, I hate that shit. So I'd rather play it at 1.
Respect, sir.
One of my own personal techs, Exodius, the Ultimate Forbidden Lord, really helps me go into Gustav Max. Like if I get my plays off with a tomb and get Red MD comes out with 0 attack, 0 defense. So
that bitch gonna die anyway.
Yeah, it's like an average. I can put all my monsters in my graveyard back to my deck. It's like recycling, and I can overlay with my Red MD to get out Gustav Max. So not only that, if I was to attack with him, I can send 1 monster from my deck to the graveyard. So say for instance my opponent has no monsters or a defense position monster, I just go attack, use effect to send Red MD or Pulsar to the graveyard, and he'll be at 0, but I'm attacking you directly or defense, so he won't die. But even if he does die, that's fine. I'm just trying to get Pulsar Red MD in the graveyard mostly. Chaos Monsters, Chaos Sorcerer, and BLS.
This card's amazing. I'm sorry.
For the hand traps, we got 2 Effect Veilers, 2 Dragodias, and 1 Gores. That's my hand trap setup. Still thinking about running 3 Effect Veilers or not running Effect Veilers at all. So still debating. But right now I'm at 2 Effect Veilers. It's been pretty good, so can't complain about it. Next we're going into the spell cards. Wrong card.
That nigga said spell cards. Dude, don't trap at your ass. Trying to get you.
Nah.
Are you paying attention now? Good.
We got 2 Hieratic Dragon Seals of Convocation. Search your deck for a Hieratic monster added to your hand, basically Tiffany with a Sue. So, yeah, that's pretty good.
Pretty good, dude. Pretty good.
You got 2 Pot of Dualities. Some people say it slows my deck down, but, it gives me power because I don't play solar recharges. So I'd rather play this to, look for cards in my deck, and it helps out really good. It doesn't slow me down not one bit, so I can't complain about it. Unless I dead draw it, which is bad in late game.
Hopefully you won by then.
Yeah. We got 2 Lances. Cards broken in this format. Don't care what no one says.
I agree. Thank you, Chris.
It's very broken in this format. It's the same reason why I took out MSTs. I don't need MSTs because right now no one is really playing Judgments. No one is really playing Warnings. It's all about Compulses or fucking Breakthroughs, which are now $50 or Bottomlesses. So there's really nothing to fear in this format that Lance can't stop. So Lance is broken as shit this format.
I fucking agree, sir.
Got 1 Charge of Light Brigade.
What's it? Can you read that? Because I can't read that.
Yeah?
Alright, continue.
1 Allure of Darkness. Gotta get that hollow.
I have a hollow, sir. I have one. Like,
you got signed by Value Enthusiast?
no, I have 2. I have another one. You can have it right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna get it.
Pot of Avarice. Signed by Billy Break, yeah. So, maybe.
No, I need to go cry.
1 Heavy Storm. And 1 Monster Born. Don't run a Trinity because I feel like I don't need Dark Hole because most of the time I want my opponent to have a monster so I can use Tefnut. So
that's a true ass answer.
Yeah, so I don't need the Dark Hole. Next we're going on to the trap cards.
There's so many of them. Bow.
2 Breakthrough Skills. Breakthrough skill
is good.
Is so good. Not only for this format, but for my deck. Why? Because it's the only trap card that I've known besides Mischief of the Yokai that I can mill to the graveyard and still be able to use it later. And it's unaffected by Royal Decree. The only thing that has to worry about is anything that stops trap cards, period.
It's like Jinzo and that's it.
Jinzo and anything that says you can't activate a trap or spell a trap when it attacks.
I mean, you wouldn't activate that in a battle phase anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, I mean, you're straight. Like, there's literally nothing that can stop that shit.
So basically Jinzo. But this card is very good as format. I'm still thinking about running 3. I'm running 2 at the moment, but still debating if I should run 3 or not.
I run 3.
Yeah, I'm thinking about running 3. On to the extra deck.
That was a very epic ass intro to the extra deck. I'm still with you.
Yeah, no,
Tell me it's raw.
We got 2 Hieratic Dragon Kings of Attune. Needs 2 level 6 dragon type monsters to overlay for them, and you can once per turn detach 1 of Siege Material to special summon 1 dragon type monster from your hand or from your deck, and its attack becomes 0, attack and defense, and he can attack this turn if you activate this effect. But who cares?
You get rid of Dio. What are you talking about?
Who cares? We have Gaia Chargers. Basically overlay on top of rank 5 or rank 6, but he doesn't even need this Siege Material. All he does is pierce. So Siege Materials really don't matter.
That's really good.
Got 1 Gauntlet Launcher. Oh my god, I love this card. I love this card.
Let's be real, guys. If rank 6s or as hype as rank 7s right now, this card would be really fucking expensive. Explain why.
You can detach 1 of Siege Material to target 1 monster your opponent controls and destroy it. It does not say once per turn, as in if you give this card more Siege Materials, he can keep going. He can keep detaching, keep destroying, just keep going, keep going. It's like a dad.
And then, as in, I attack a Dragosack token, main phase 2, Use this effect twice, pop the token, then pop the Drago Sack. Oh, look, I got rid of that problem. Alright, I'm sorry. I had to give my little rant on that card.
Yeah.
Right.
So, this card is very fucking good for 6s this format. So, I know it's a lot of 6s out there that's playing this card. So,
If you can,
this card is amazing.
if you can make a rank 6, you should play that card.
Yes, I totally agree. Next, we have one Insector Executor. Oh my god, that card's good. My champion. If he's overlaid, you can target one monster either player's graveyard and equip it to him. He gains attack equal to half the attack of the monster equipped to him. And not only that, his second effect, you can detach one seed material to target one face-up card on each side of the field and send them both to the graveyard. Not destroy, send.
Show him the play.
Send. My play, usually if I have Red MD and Pulsar in the graveyard, when he's to see something, I take Pulsar out of the graveyard and equip it to him. Or if Pulsar is already on the field, I'll target Pulsar on the field, detach for his first effect, target Pulsar, target a card on my opponent's side of the field, send them both to the grave. Pulsar still gets his effect because it says if it's sent from the field to the grave. Not sent as a monster to the grave, sent from the field. So it doesn't matter where it's at in the field. So he gets sent, I get back Red MD, I go Red MD to Pulsar, and not only that, then we overlay 4 Gaia Charge on top of Execute.
Stupid.
And this literally leaves your opponent with 100 life points. 100 life points.
Yep. That sucks. Just those two. Hopefully you've done some damage.
Yeah, just those two leaves you with 100. So that's my play with Executor. Number 25, Force Focus. Run him because mostly he's a beater. You know, he'll help out with a lot of stuff. Not only that, he has his once per turn effect where he can target one level 5 or higher monster your opponent controls and negate the effect into the end phase. But I usually don't use it for that. Most of the time I just use it because 1, he's a light, 2, he's a 6 so I can go into, and 3, he has 2800 attack. He has a pretty big ass too, but mostly because his attack is 2800.
Beetlejuice. I don't know that.
Swordbreaker.
Sword.
Like we said, if 6s were big, this will be another card that will be expensive.
Let it to
It is it is literally a catastrophe. You detach one of seed material to declare one monster type. If this card attacks that monster type that you declared, it gets destroyed by his effect. Not only that, it still stays until he's either flipped face down or removed from the field or anything. So he keeps that effect, and you can declare another monster type. So basically, he can destroy 2 monster types.
So basically, he can destroy spells and spells. He can destroy dragons and machines and be just straight peachy.
Exactly.
Guys, I play E-Dragons right now, so everything is from my aspect is just comparing to my deck. So continue.
So this is like a big ass catastrophe. So you call machines, him and the catastrophe would destroy each other.
That sucks dick.
1 Constellar Thomas M7. Oh, card is so good. Card is so good. You can overlay this card on top of a Constellar monster, but that really doesn't matter. We don't play Constellars.
We don't play those here.
Those cards are bad. But you can detach one of these material from this card to target one monster on either player's side of the field or in either player's graveyard and return it to the hand.
That's called compulse, bitches.
A compulse from the field or the grave.
Yeah, that's nuts. And
what makes this card so epic, you can get back BLS to your hand. You can get back Dad to your hand. You can get back Red MD to your hand. You can get back anything to your hand. As long as it's a monster. It does not matter. But, so, this card is amazing.
I agree, sir.
1 photon strike bouncer, negate opponent's monster activates on the field and inflict 1000 damage. 1 Gustav Max, detach, do 2000 points of damage to your opponent's life points.
And it can still
still attack. Yes, stupid. It can still attack, which is amazing. 1 Queen Dragon Jin. If I have a chance to go into 4s, I can overlay into this while she's on the field. No dragon type monster can be destroyed by battle except for her. And I can detach 1 of seed material to target 1 level 5 or higher monster in the graveyard. Special summon it. It can attack this turn. His effect is negated, but mostly I use it to get back heretics, so I can tribute them off and start doing my combos again. So that's what this is for.
G-shit.
My 3s, 1 Leviathan Dragon, 1 10 Tempo, and 1 Asago. I do not play Zen mains, but I do play Asago because I contribute. I tribute a lot. So Asago does not fear me. I don't fear it's being hit by 2000 points of damage effect or anything like that. So, yeah. But that's my Chaos Heretic deck. Still tweaking, still doing stuff to it to make it better for this format. So, if you have any questions, let us know, like, comment, subscribe, We'll have other deck profiles coming up. So yeah, thank you for watching.
Peace be the journey.